So we will definitely have some problems with that if we tried. And get an iron troll here. Very ugly thing. Full of noise. Purple corpse means that it's mutagenic. So you'll take a mutation if you try to eat his corpse. So not a good thing. Don't want to do that unless you have some method of mutation control. It's very difficult because mutations can be good or bad, but for the most part they're usually bad. If you try to take on, there's very few ways that you can give yourself a repertoire of good mutations and be able to manage them. One way is through the use of the Helix card, which is in one of the decks of matchable cards in the game. And to use that reliably, you have to worship Nevelix Xobe. Can't remember how to pronounce his name, or actually I never knew how to pronounce his name, but that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is sort of to use this Alter Self spell, but that takes a much longer time, and well, all in all, managing mutations can be difficult, so for a lot of characters you mostly just want to make sure you don't get any. Demon Spawn get their own sort of mutation system, but their mutations are all strictly good, and they're things that you want to have, which distinguish them from most other mutation sources, which will be randomly good and bad. Here's a potion of blood. It's not useful to us. We're not a vampire. Dwan. I don't know what Dwan does, but I want to use our abilities, so I'm going to go ahead and activate them, since I sort of want to train them anyway. And he wasn't that hard, so no big deal there. I'm not sure if the invocation skill affects the duration on our Okawaru abilities. I think it does, I could be wrong. But I was reasonably sure that it did. Meat ration, potion of might, giant amoeba, scroll of enchant weapon 2. Nice, +4, +7. It's getting pretty hefty weapon there. Maximum enchantment is +9 on both attack and damage, so only 2 more enchant weapon scrolls will work. Or enchant weapon 3, I mean. Shadow Dragon Skeleton. Much less dangerous than a regular Shadow Dragon. Uncursed Rune Flail of Holy Wrath. Uh-oh. Heard a distant Zot. That means there's a Zot trap somewhere on this level. Hopefully we don't step on it. The monster stepped on it, so they might have summoned something. Nice for us. Looks like our backpack is full too. What's that? Other armor. What don't we need? Don't need an empty one of draining, that's for sure. So I'll take that. Another Yaktar. There's our potion of blood again. Deep Troll. Ah, level 19. Great. So 194 hit points. And skills are about halfway to leveling up, all of them. Seem to be doing reasonably well. I don't think we should have much trouble with the last level of the vault. The only problem that might come along is food, as a result of having to wear that one amulet to get our resistances up for it. And we still won't have any cold resistance when we go through it. Looks like Okawara gave us a gift. A pair of distressingly furry boots. Well, that could be interesting. Let's see what they do. We'll drop some chunks of rotting rogue flesh. And we'll detect a curse on them, since we don't have a scroll of identify. And then we'll wear them. +0 boots of Steeple Peak. They don't do much, they just give us negative resistance, which is pretty nice, but I think the boots of running are more useful. Well, it's hard to say. I think I'd rather wear the ring of negative energy resistance and keep the boots of running, since we can't wear a ring that lets us move faster. Scroll of Identify. Probably want that. What can I drop? Chunks of flesh. Don't really need those. Okay. So that's Vault 7 done. And all that's left is Vault 8. But before we do that, I think I'm going to want to go back and get rid of some of our full inventory. So let's go back to the lair. Feeling hungry. Lava worm. Looks like there's still a bunch of enemies over here. Oh. Nuts. Okay, well, in that case, I guess we'll ditch the boots of running for now. Should have been more careful about that. And we'll wear the God Gift, why not? So that's another point of life protection. So with the amulet, we don't need the ring anymore, which is nice. But let's keep going. Oh, I probably should have eaten that. Well, very hungry. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff to get rid of. Get on that. Scrolls. Don't need Scrolls of Fear. Identify. Detect Curse. Don't need so many Scrolls of Teleportation or so many Scrolls of Blinking. Let's see. Probably get rid of some of these rings and stuff. Don't really need 2 rings of sustainabilities. And don't really need this ring of life protection anymore. Can get rid of some of these potions. Don't need to carry on potion mutations, or quite so many potion restore abilities, or quite so many healing potions, or quite so many speed potions. Definitely not going to carry on potion mutation, or all those potions of might. Not going to carry on that book either. What else can we drop? All this armor we can get rid of. Those Orcish Gloves of Strength are pretty cool, but don't really need them just yet. So I'll get rid of those. I can probably pair off some of these wands. Paralysis, Polymorph Other. Actually, no, I'll keep the Polymorph Other. Wand of Flame. And near starving, I'll get a meat ration. And I think that's just about it. Fortunately, we didn't free up many slots, only 14. We'll drop these bread rations and just pick up a bunch of honeycombs. And let's see. Still want all those weapons. I'm wearing all our armor. Need all of those wands, those scrolls. Guess we don't really need that ring of teleport control. And I'm probably not going to wear that amulet of Gourmand anymore either. So I'm going to drop that. And I think that'll do for now. So that's all for this video, I guess. And I'll see you all next time.